Welcome to Smart Stock Watch, your go-to channel for in-depth financial analysis. Today is February 25th, 2025, and we're diving into the latest earnings report from Primoris Services. Joining us is John, senior analyst from Smart Stock Watch. John, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me. Primoris Services has just released their fourth quarter and full year 2024 results, and there's a lot to unpack, from revenue growth to strategic initiatives in the energy and utilities sectors.
Revenue and profitability overview. Let's start with the top line. Primoris Services reported a revenue of $1.7 billion for the fourth quarter, which is a 14.9% increase compared to last year. For the full year, revenue reached $6.4 billion. John, what are the key drivers behind this growth?
The growth is primarily driven by strong performance in the energy and utilities segments. The energy segment saw increased activity in renewables, while the utilities segment benefited from higher activity in communications, gas operations, and power delivery. This robust performance translated into a net income of $180.9 million for the year, up 43.4% from 2023.
And how did this impact their earnings per share?
For the fourth quarter, the adjusted earnings per share came in at $1.13, significantly beating the forecasted EPS of 65 cents. This reflects the company's ability to capitalize on market opportunities and manage costs effectively.
Operational efficiencies and future outlook. Primoris also reported an adjusted EBITDA of $116.6 million for the fourth quarter. How does this align with their operational strategies?
The adjusted EBITDA reflects an 11.9% increase from the previous year, highlighting their focus on operational efficiencies and cost management. The company generated a record $508.3 million in net cash from operating activities, which is a testament to their improved working capital management and higher net income.
Looking ahead, what can investors expect from Primoris in 2025?
Primoris has set a strong foundation with a record backlog of $11.9 billion, which positions them well for future growth. They are projecting an EPS between $3.90 for 2025, with adjusted EPS expected to be in the range of $4.20 to $4.40. This guidance reflects their confidence in continuing to capitalize on infrastructure investment opportunities in North America.
Segment performance and strategic initiatives. Let's delve into the segment performance. How did the utilities and energy segments fare in the fourth quarter?
The utilities segment saw a revenue increase of 15.2% to $664 million, with operating income surging by 228.4% due to improved productivity and storm restoration work. On the other hand, the energy segment's revenue increased by 15.6% to $1.1 billion, but operating income decreased by 17.6% due to lower pipeline activity and fewer project closeouts in renewables.
What strategic initiatives are they focusing on to drive future growth?
Primoris is capitalizing on favorable market trends in high-growth areas like power delivery and renewables. They are also focusing on expanding their margins through improved productivity and executing multiple natural gas power generation projects. These initiatives are expected to support their growth trajectory in the coming years.
CEO insights and market positioning. Tom McCormick, the CEO of Primoris, shared some insights on their performance. What were the key highlights from his statement?
Tom McCormick emphasized the company's successful execution of their strategy to allocate capital towards high-return businesses and prioritize cash flow generation. He highlighted their record levels of revenue, operating income, and cash flow from operations, which have set them on a solid path to achieve their multi-year financial and operational targets.
How is Primoris positioned in the market given the current economic conditions?
Primoris is well positioned to meet the growing need for infrastructure investment in North America. Despite uncertainties like inflation and supply chain constraints, their broad range of critical infrastructure services and strong customer relationships provide a solid foundation for continued growth and profitability.
Key takeaways. In summary, Primoris Services has delivered a strong performance in 2024, with significant growth in revenue and profitability. Their strategic focus on high-growth areas and operational efficiencies has set a solid foundation for future success. John, any final thoughts on their investment prospects?
Primoris is a compelling investment opportunity, especially for those looking to capitalize on infrastructure growth in North America. Their strong backlog and positive earnings guidance for 2025 indicate a promising outlook.
Thank you, John, for your insights. And thank you to our viewers for tuning in. If you found this analysis helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to Smart Stock Watch. We'd love to hear your thoughts on Primoris Services' performance in the comments below.